Yeah, cause nobody fuck with me. That's what we need to talk about. P. Diddy fucking with that young gal. Fuck. That's some bullshit.
Some horrible type shit. I can't even fucking do that.
Yo, we back in this motherfucker, man. Sipp City Podcast coming back through one more again. We sitting here with the host with the most. You know how I go, Mr. Terrence, sitting in this motherfucker, Mr. AKA Sweet Peter D, the Wound Beater, and I got my co-host over here, Mr. TEZ. What you say about it, Ted?
In the motherfucking house.
Yeah, see, we got our young gun to want to keep us grounded, keep us culture. You know what I'm saying? My motherfucking little brother right here, Mr. D. Why? What up, D?
What happening, big bro?
Oh shit, you know how it go, man. We back on this motherfucker representing one more again. Shit, what's been up with y'all two niggas, man?
I think we should have like a applause track come in right there, you know.
When niggas start clapping.
I'm saying the track. You
I don't need no track, nigga. I got you a clap.
Well, I mean, that's all good.
All right then.
Clap, nigga.
Shit.
Nigga, I don't motherfucking clap on command, motherfucker. Fuck y'all.
Shit, what been up with y'all niggas, man?
Man, you know, slow motion, man. That's how I'm real slow motion right now. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but positivity right now. So that's why I'm still spread, you know.
My man, black man, represent. You dig? See?
Slow motion
This
positivity.
nigga ain't doing shit,
Ain't
man.
doing too much, you know. We chilling, you know. We gonna make it happen. You know, I'm thinking it and speaking it into existence.
Wow.
Amen.
Amen.
Not that old school amen. No.
Hey,
What the
Terrence,
fuck, man?
I got a question I think our viewers want to know.
What's up, Dad?
You believe in Jesus yet?
Huh?
Do you believe in Jesus?
Hey, man, listen here, man. Shit, don't worry about what I believe in. You dig?
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
damn.
I believe what I believe when I believe what I believe. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just fucking with you, big dog. Man, listen, man, that Jesus shit, man. You know, I fuck with that nigga, you know what I'm saying? But I fuck with him in a different light. You know what I'm talking about?
Shed some light on it.
Shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think this old, you know what I'm saying, this old dirty Pal-Kazal version of white Jesus is really what we fucking with, but that ain't how it go, man. No, Jesus comes from a deeper meaning than that.
How it go?
You know what I'm saying? Jesus comes from, you know what I'm saying, your African culture. You know what I'm saying? It's God the Father, God the Son, and God the motherfucking goddamn mother. But not to get too deep and really just start messing with a lot of stuff.
Did this nigga say God the motherfucker? Is that what he said?
I said God the motherfucking mother.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Cause see, the mother is the motherfucker.
I thought you fucked up too. I thought you fucked up.
See, God.
He know your heart, huh?
And no, see, God is the woman. God is the man. God is also the child. That's why you That's why you would consider yourself creator gods.
I do. I mean, I've just gotten some type of enlightenment like earlier today, and y'all might think I'm crazy.
Well, we already know that.
I think God is the womb of the woman.
Yeah, that's why they call it a womb man.
I
Not a
think
womb
that's
man,
where
but a
all
womb man.
Life comes from. So the womb is God.
So you saying just the actual,
And
the
I'll
actual
take-
womb of the woman is actually God?
That's God, and
So
I'll
what-
take all donations in my inbox for that.
What you nigga? You trying to solicit churches and shit? No, nigga, we ain't going that route, nigga.
We might as
We're
well.
gonna pass the collection
The
plate.
church
nigga.
getting rich off our head. We might as well, cause listen.
Don't pass the collection plate off of that. That was some deep knowledge.
Wow.
But okay, I got a question though. So if you believe in that, then why do they say that? That what the good book say?
Mm-hmm.
They say God created man first.
Mm-hmm.
Because a man wrote the book. But all life comes from the womb.
I always wondered that. So why did he create the man first, but give the woman the ability to you know?
So how? Look, wait a minute. So what?
To carry life and.
I mean, I don't know, but all I know is everybody came through one way.
Except one person.
How do you know?
That's
the only thing I know.
According to the
So
good book.
I feel like God is a woman that birthed this whole thing.
That's deep.
Okay, let's talk about this then. Okay, let's get into the animals. How did they come about?
They had it the same way.
So they came out of a human being?
No, they were created and then they had to birth the first offspring.
So God, the woman, birthed the animals too?
I guess so.
Really? So basically, what I get, okay,
I don't know all that.
The moral of the story is, you don't believe in Jesus. You don't believe in the Bible.
I believe in some aspects of the Bible, like he believes in some aspects of Jesus.
Man, I'm not finna get into this religious conversation.
But I don't know why you started this shit.
Hey, Terrence know. He know, but
I don't know why you started this shit.
Because I'm gonna do this every time, and it's gonna be one day. Mark my word, it's gonna be one day when he gonna come in here, and he gonna start off his intro, and he gonna be a changed man.
My whole thing is, only thing I want to do is get the nigga to vote first.
Vote for what?
And then hold up. I'm gonna get y'all to vote first.
What is we voting
and then
for?
maybe we can get some repercussions. I mean,
repercussions. Nigga,
some reparations around this bitch.
Reparations?
Okay,
yeah.
Tell me what. Oh, okay. How long you been voting?
Shit, that nigga been voting all his life. That nigga walked down that motherfucker in the diaper voting.
I vote sporadically.
Man, what the hell has voting got you?
Got me a lot.
Just tell me one thing. You ain't got to tell me a lot. Just one thing.
I'm tell you, man, my life has changed dramatically since I've been on crack.
Since you've been on crack?
Yeah. Y'all ain't seen that? My life has changed dramatically since I've been voting.
So what? So you encouraging me to vote?
Yes, absolutely.
Look at my eyeballs. Say that again.
You heard me?
So why should I vote? Okay,
you ain't seen that?
Speaking to the younger generation, why should we vote?
I think you should vote primarily because if we're unified in our voting process, not even if whatever you vote, that's up to you. But if enough of us go to the polls, that we're recognized as being an entity that has to be dealt with. If we don't show up, then we count it out.
So that's the only way we can show that we're an entity to be dealt with is by voting.
Absolutely.
That's the only way.
Absolutely. If you want to be legitimized.
Wow. Big ass word, man.
Versus being disenfranchised.
Ooh. Boy, you hurt me with that one right there. Say it again. Being what?
I mean, you don't have to go woo and wow when I speak these goddamn words. You done heard them before. Shit.
I honestly disagree. But I'm gonna listen to the OG. You know what I'm saying? OG say vote.
I mean,
I just can't see myself putting all that time and energy.
You can't see yourself taking 30 minutes to go up here to the voting poll and cast your ballot for whoever you decide
just to complain about
your vote for.
Just to complain.
Wait a minute.
Just to sit up here and just complain.
Wait a minute.
This motherfucker ain't doing shit.
You know why?
I should have never voted for this dumb motherfucker.
Thank you.
But you know why?
No, not really. That's why
you know why? Because they're not voting for your agenda.
They're not voting for our agenda?
Well, they don't have your agenda at heart because not enough of us shows up.
That's the case. That's the reason they don't have our agenda at heart, because we don't show up to vote.
That's right. Of
course. Nigga, that sounds stupid.
Okay.
This man is funny as well. Hey, listen.
Okay.
But real time, just I understand. I see where you're coming from.
But hold up. But now, take your approach to it.
What's that?
And not doing anything.
Okay, so let's.
What agenda is gonna be pushed in?
Okay, save you a whole lot of stress.
Wait, yeah, thank you.
It may save you a whole
time.
Why are you stressing anyway?
And time, because you sit here hoping for change. You go up here to these polls. Marching to the poll, we're going to fucking make a change.
I voted for him.
We're going to fucking see a fucking difference. You sit up all day watching them numbers, and you see this state, who they voted for. And you like, yes, we're gonna do it.
So you feel better by excluding yourself from the process versus if you had participated.
Okay, education is very important. I need to be aware of what the process is. Nobody is they're just telling me go vote.
Wait a minute.
Go vote. But what
that's
is
up
the
to,
process?
That's up to. I mean, look, I can lead a horse to water, but I can't make him drink. Now it's up to you. If you don't know,
you leading me somewhere. But I don't even know if it's water.
But you can research
you
and
do
a lot of other different things. But now, check this out. After Reconstruction, that's a point in history where we had the most, as far as people of color or black people, that we had the most representatives in Washington right after Reconstruction.
Right.
It has been nowhere near that again in this point in history, and that's why. Because people were excited when they got the right to vote. They got out and voted, and they voted the representatives in. Now we have gotten lax on our morals because we all right. We ain't out here struggling per se. You know, we doing okay. So we don't have that same energy and drive that they had back in the day.
You had it when Obama came about.
No, we still didn't have it.
Let me let you look at it a little different. Just a little different. You know what I'm saying? So you believe in politics and propaganda. Okay. I'm gonna put it simple for you. Do you know what it takes to win a race or any election? It takes a good campaign, right?
And also money.
True.
It take what makes a good campaign? A lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what campaigning is just not meaning that I'm the best candidate or that I am genuine to what I'm saying. Campaigning is I'm going to represent myself in a way to get you to like me or to get you to feel like you are comfortable.
Represent my interests.
Or that you're comfortable with me representing you.
Right.
So basically there are a lot of salesmen. Okay, they come in and they selling themselves to you.
I believe that.
They're selling it like, you know what I'm saying, you know, the art of sales, the art of propaganda, the art of getting somebody to believe in you or believe in what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you like. That's all politics is.
But let me ask
politics
you this.
is not what have you done for me or what have you done in your previous positions. It's what you're selling.
But let me ask you this though. Let me ask you this, and then I'll be through with this whole subject.
No, you can't be through with it. You brought it up.
If that's what y'all want. I mean, we talk about how long you want to. But
talk about it.
I don't think I necessarily brought it up. I did bring up voting.
Yeah, you did.
But now the whole thing about it is, if government or politics didn't affect you personally, then by all means exclude yourself. But in some way, does that not have an effect on you or your well-being or your children's well-being? It may not affect you right now, but maybe along the line somewhere it's going to have an effect somewhere. So if you exclude yourself, you're just saying, okay, I'm going to exclude myself and then I'm going to accept whatever happens in the future.
So what about all?
So now, but if you wait a minute, but now if you participate, then now I have a reason to participate and to have my voice heard and to feel like that, hey, I am a part of the process. But now if you don't, you can laugh at that and giggle all you want to. But as long as we all act, but if everybody act like you and like you, then we definitely would be fucked.
You want to vote? You want me to tell you what I'd rather us do?
What?
I'd rather us all exclude ourselves out this shit anyway.
You can't.
Listen to what I'm saying. You really can't. Listen, we're not.
Why would you exclude? And you look. You are. I ain't gonna.
Welcome to another episode of the Sipp City Podcast, ladies.
But you are financing it.
I'm begging
you. Financing it.
Can I please?
They take it out of your check before you even. Before you.
Hey.
Do the government?
I'm begging you.
Do the government not get their money out your check?
Can you let him finish?
you're a part of the process.
This is a dialogue.
Go
This
ahead.
is not an argument.
Go
Let
ahead.
him finish.
Go ahead.
You telling me? I think our only problem is we're not disciplined enough. I think we are more than able. I promise you, I got an uncle that do it right now. He feed himself. He has a well. He own his own land. He feed himself. You know what I'm saying? He don't eat none of that meat, none of that shit. He got a garden. He do that shit. He self-educate his kids, homeschool. He, you know what I'm saying? I believe if we actually become disciplined enough to do that, I think we'll be a whole lot more successful.
I agree, but
just falling for let's all participate. I think that's the weak way. I think if we were really strong and disciplined enough to just, okay, we're gonna get out this bullshit, we can really kind of govern ourselves.
now wait a minute. First of all,
We can govern ourselves.
First off, we were sold out and forced to participate in this thing. I feel like against our will. So now that we are here, we need to figure out how to get in this system and make it work for us.
Can I say
The
something?
system was not
Go ahead.
designed to work for us.
Wait a minute.
We're gonna
Let me say this right. He said he feel like that we was put in this system that was not working for us against our will. Nigga, we asked for this.
You didn't ask. You didn't have a voice.
Wait a minute.
It was somebody that spoke for you.
Wait a minute, hold on.
It was somebody that took on the mantle that spoke for you, i.e. Martin Luther King.
We asked to be included in the system.
It was other people that spoke against Martin.
I
Luther King.
didn't.
We had a lot of leaders that spoke
You're speaking of your ancestors.
opposite of what he was saying.
What you're saying is, if you're speaking of yourself as a whole, we as a whole asked to be in this system due to integration.
Yeah, because if we could fast forward and look and see.
But see, no, there is no fast forward.
But that's what I'm telling you.
We asked
That's
to
what I'm
be
telling you now.
integrated into this system.
That's what I'm telling you now.
Because we wanted equality amongst all men. But you did have those that were preaching segregation against the dominant society.
And the system, listen, like if you don't have to be the smartest person to realize this. The system is not designed for us to win. Because hold on,
wait a minute. Y'all
simply
niggas
do not have the numbers.
I don't mean to call you niggas, but y'all niggas only got this way a few years ago.
We don't have.
You
the
only got
numbers.
this way a few years ago. So don't act like you had. The blueprint or all this knowledge several years ago. You just came up on this type of knowledge.
Don't let him distract you. Don't let him. That's all he trying to get under your skin.
No, he's not under my skin.
But this is what I'm saying. The system that you want to participate in, we cannot win because we simply don't have the numbers. We make up 14% of this country.
Absolutely.
That is it.
That's it.
So if every black person not gonna come together, let's say every black person do come together and we vote against white folks and they come together and they vote against us, we gonna lose.
But
we simply do not have the numbers.
But the numbers are there.
Like the numbers are
there.
So how do you dispute that statement?
The numbers are there.
Simply don't,
the numbers are there.
You don't have
but
to be the smartest person in the world.
They're gonna keep the minorities.
In some type of way, we're gonna need their help.
Watch this. They're gonna keep the minorities divided. So if I got a group of people that's a minority that wants to, just let me finish.
You're speaking of the majority of the minority,
the pool of minorities,
not just black
that
people,
want to associate themselves with the majority, and you got black people that they want to associate themselves with the majority. So if you got enough of us, black and brown, that make up, that's the numbers will reflect that if it's not even, in a few years, white people will be the minority in the United States.
That will never happen.
They already know what's happening.
He's talking about number games wise. If they
already know what's happening.
They keep missing, but you gotta understand. You gotta understand this, right? You gotta understand this. Mm-hmm. Do you know this simple education? If you are in a certain tax bracket or you make enough or a certain amount of money, you can classify yourself as white.
There you go.
Did you know that?
Yep, you can.
You can classify yourself whatever you want to.
No. Like seriously.
Yo, like seriously.
Like seriously, you can go get your like for business purposes. You go to the bank and classify you black as a motherfucker and classify yourself as a white person, and you are under their numbers now. You are not a black person, but you're under the white number because you classify yourself as white now.
Just like if you go,
you can't change.
Just like if you go vote Republican,
I promise
as
you,
a black person,
if
you're considered Republican, whether you're black or white. It doesn't matter. Just like if you vote Democratic.
I mean, but wait a
minute, hold on.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is
he's like, saying I can go change my race if I got enough money.
If you become a certain class level, you can classify yourself.
You can identify yourself with being with the dominant society. That's what he's saying.
You can do that right now, Clayton Bixby, if that's what you want to do.
See, you're not understand. You're not. It's the numbers is what I'm talking about. Like it's not built. You'll see. Okay. Let's just think about it right now. Nigga, we've been trying for 100 fucking years, bro. Like legitimately, we have people that have died. We have people that laid their life to this shit, and we gonna still think about this. That's just like you trying to do something. You just at some point in time, you gotta say, okay, let me try something else, or let me try to do it this way, or let me try to do it that way. Oh, you keep doing the same shit for 100 years and expect a different result.
Doing what?
Trying to fit in with these motherfuckers and try to make them think how we think when they can't. They don't understand us.
That's the point.
They will never understand us, fam.
That's the point.
They will never understand us.
They don't want to understand you. They want to be you.
Wow. So wait a minute, hold on. Let me bring this back.
Hold on. Let him elaborate on it.
You want him to go deep?
Please,
go deeper on that.
Please.
You don't think they want to be you?
I'm listening to you. What you think?
They rob us of our culture. They degrade us, but then they love us. They love our culture, or what all the trends that we set. They'll take them as they own. The big booties now. Once upon a time that was gross. Now look at them. The lips. They want to be us. The skin tone. They want to be us, but they don't know how. So they want to take on all of our characteristics, but then condemn us at the same time and be like they're the ones that created the trend or the culture that we already just do automatically.
Interesting.
And you think they're doing that because they want to be us?
Or you think
they want to own us? Or they look at it as they already own us because they weren't doing it. They wouldn't do it if money wasn't involved. They're doing it because that's what's selling. That's what's selling.
Yeah, point. Maybe some want to be us. Some do it for.
Who capitalized out the big booties? You know, I don't know too many black Dr. Miamis.
A lot of them maybe capitalized. You got a lot.
I don't know too many. I'm just saying, but the most popular one, he white as a motherfucker.
Well, it's not just.
Look at the jewelers. The one who put all the we
like
gonna buy
Jacob the jeweler.
we gonna buy all this motherfucking jewelry. I don't see no fucking motherfucker gonna spend no money with no black person talking about something ice me out.
That's part of the culture.
It's part of fucking this was selling, so guess what? We gonna be the one to get it to these niggas.
That's part of
what these niggas want.
Yeah.
These what these niggas gonna spend their money on. It ain't about we wanna be like them niggas. Guess what? They don't give a fuck about that.
But see, we the main one that if I did have it, we're gonna go shop at somebody that's done made popular. But now it's coming back around. We are recognizing it, and I do see a trend where we are recognizing,
but we are not capitalizing on it. We're not winning. We create all these trends, and look at all this shit we wear. All this fucking shit we wear, like Gucci,
do you know why?
Fendi, Prada.
Do you know why?
All this shit that's made popular.
Do you know why?
No black people are capitalizing on this shit. So how the fuck do they want to be us? They want to keep putting it out there so we can keep buying that shit. Wait a minute. Because we're going to look at this motherfucker right here and be like, oh, she got them Prada heels on.
Do you know why? Because we are only consumers. We're just consumers.
So you're basically making his point when you say that.
Let him keep talking.
We're consumers. We are not producers. So, in other words, we have to start producing for ourselves.
Or maybe it's time for us to separate ourselves from that bullshit. Separate ourselves from that bullshit, and like you said, start doing what?
Producing for ourselves.
So you think voting is gonna make us produce for ourselves.
Look,
Or they
you
gonna
can sit up. You can sit up in this fairy tale land that you're trying to create.
All you want, doing the same shit and expecting a different result. That's fairy tale.
No,
keep doing the same shit, expecting a different result. That's fairy tale.
That's actually
one day we're going to get to the promised land, and we keep doing the same shit. We're going to be all holding hands talking about kumbaya.
Go ahead and create your black utopia. Or whatever you want to create.
No, it don't have to be. It don't have. Listen, you can do it for yourself.
You can do it for yourself.
We've already
had this discussion.
It don't have to be no.
We've already had this discussion.
That's not what I'm talking about. Like you're not even taking it serious. You're thinking of some bullshit. Talking about some fairy tale shit. No. This shit is serious.
I'm talking about where I'm talking about where you at. Me and you, we can do that. We could probably do that. But on the whole. How many? You can't even get us.
That's what I'm saying. See, you
can't even get us.
All it takes is one.
That's what they say. All it takes is one.
I seen my uncle do it. I seen my uncle do it, and I'm inspired. One day I'm gonna work to get to that. It might not happen overnight.
What's one?
But guess what? I can inspire somebody. You can inspire somebody. You can
inspire
somebody. But instead, you inspire somebody to go vote for what?
One is part of the whole. Just like you say, for the one person that does not vote, his vote counts. And he didn't vote, so it does not count. So that put us in the hole because he didn't go vote. So when you say what is one,
I think our problems are much bigger than just vote.
Well, I think a lot of problems can be solved if we get out there and we take over. We take over shit.
No, we don't.
I am not going to lie. I'm going to be 100% with you. This last election. I haven't been around that long, but I promise you, I am not kidding. That's the most I ever seen black people vote. The most.
The last election or the election before last?
With the Obama or the Hillary Clinton shit?
This motherfucking Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump.
Okay.
Like
more black people voted.
This is
what
the
Obama election.
No. I ain't talking about what you seen on TV.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about what the numbers say. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about what I actually seen with my own two eyes. Like I've seen so many black people talking about I'm going to go vote for a show.
Yeah.
I might have not voted for Barack Obama, but I damn sure ain't for let Trump get off. Yeah. I promise there was a lot of people voting. I seen a lot of fucking people registering to vote for the I never seen before. I promise you I had.
Can I ask y'all a question?
And guess what they did for us?
Let me ask y'all a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you had a lot of people that said you had Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. And a lot of people said they voted for Hillary Clinton because she was the lesser of two evils, right?
You got a lot of people that lied.
Right.
I heard more people.
Wait a minute. I'm not done yet. In one instance, if you got two evil entities, how do you put the lesser of the evil in? But yet, the same people that decided to vote for Hillary didn't even pay attention to even Bernie Sanders because they was like, oh well, Hillary Clinton is the best candidate. But yet Hillary and Donald Trump was the lesser of two evils. How do you explain that?
Do you mind me asking who you vote for?
Yeah, I do mind.
Okay, you're right. I mean, you ain't gotta answer that, but I just want to know, like.
But I'll tell you.
Okay.
No, I
no, go ahead.
I didn't vote for Donald Trump.
So why did you vote for Hillary Clinton?
I didn't say I voted for Hillary Clinton.
Okay, so why didn't you vote for Donald Trump?
I didn't agree with his views, his division, his tactics.
So what if I'm in a situation where I don't agree with none of the candidates' views, tactics?
Write in your candidate.
Write in a candidate?
Yeah.
They still have to have a campaign.
No, you can write in whoever you want.
And they're gonna win. And they're gonna win. So
they're not going to win, but what you did was you participated. I can never tell you who to vote for.
You're right.
The only thing I can tell you is
that they condemn them.
No, but only thing I can tell you is this: in the democratic process,
who cares about
every vote process? Is
why do I have to be a Democrat?
Right. It's the democratic process. I didn't call you a Democrat.
Okay, go ahead.
The democracy, the democratic process.
Right, I got you. I'm with
All your votes is counted. So if I'm a white male, in between the ages of 65 and 50, which is probably the largest demographic out there that votes, right? But if I'm a black male that's between 18 and 25, my numbers is 0.5%. So why you think they killing you? Why you have no voice? They don't care about you. You don't care about yourself.
Wait. If
because you don't even want to go to the poll and vote.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me ask this. You say if the demographics between white males between the age of 55 and 65,
the numbers matter.
Wait, hold up, sir. 55 and 65 are the highest voting individuals. And then you have a black male between the ages of 18 and 25. They're 0.5%. These are your numbers now.
I just threw that. Probably lower than that, though.
If those are the numbers, and you say that's why they killing us because we don't even want to take the time to go vote. Wait. If we only make up, by your number that you threw out there, only 0.5%, you realize 0.5% is not nothing. But that's the reason they killing us. Do you hear your logic?
0.5% is not nothing of what? 0.5% is a lot.
According to the people in the United States,
depending on the number. 0.5% of 100 is nothing. But 0.5% of a million.
But you're right.
0.5% of a million is less than 0.5% of a hundred.
You are totally right.
No, like it's the same percentage.
Like, listen to me, Ted.
Come on, dude.
I agree with you. Like, the numbers do matter. But let's say we going over there to vote for, you know what I'm saying, for the sake of our numbers, right? But if the wrong candidate get in office, how is that helping us?
Well, it's all about your participation.
But I agree with you with that. Okay, we participate. But the wrong candidate get in office, then what? Like,
the thing about it is, and this is what's so great about it. I can't tell you who to vote for. I don't even really want to sway you who to vote for. Yes, I can give you, pointers on, like, hey, educate yourself, do the process. I may say, hey, this is who I'm gonna vote for because of this, or this.
And that's an underlying way of trying to tell somebody how.
That's how I do. But once you get in that booth, you're gonna vote for whoever you want to. That's your vote. And I look at it like this: it's so many of our ancestors died and could not exercise.
That's the real reason why voting is so important in the black community. In the black community, that's the true. Now that's the real true reason why voting is so important. Don't get me wrong. And I respect it.
Yeah, I'm gonna respect.
But don't tell me a bunch of bullshit if that's your real reason.
Right.
Like, just be real straight up. Like, listen, man,
know how bullshit.
Listen what I'm saying. I'm saying, okay, let's take bullshit. I'm sorry if you feel offended by bullshit. Don't tell me a whole bunch of other stuff when your true reason is that, okay, man, let's just be real. Our ancestors, man, they fought hard for this shit. And you can just, I'll go vote. If you just keep it real with me instead of telling me one day we're going to change this, by a vote.
By a vote?
Come on now. I understand where you're coming from. Like, just keep it 1,000 with your boy.
So man. You never felt like. So you never feel like if just say for instance, if we get every black person.
He already brought the numbers out. That wouldn't even matter.
Have you ever felt like if you got every black person,
you're not gonna have it. You're not gonna have it because first of all, if you got every black, I'm not gonna let him finish. Please. No, I'm not gonna let him finish.
I want to hear.
And the reason I'm not gonna let him finish is because of the simple facts of this. You have to look at this.
Have you ever felt like if you had every black person,
it'd be wonderful
on one accord?
That should be wonderful.
And that we had the same agenda and we pushed
your goddamn
the same thing, how wonderful it would be.
It would be
hold on, wait a minute. No matter if it's in the voting process or no matter if it's saying what you're saying, let's get the hell out of it. You know what I'm saying? But if we had everybody on one accord, how wonderful it would be.
It would be 10 times more wonderful if we was on one accord about
now
some
wake
shit
up
that
from your
actually
fucking
matter.
dream.
You know what I'm saying? Some shit that
you're not
matter.
gonna get everybody.
I see, goddamn.
You got motherfuckers right now that'll vote for fucking Donald Trump. How the fucking stupid can you fucking be?
Because you still telling us to vote. We gotta vote for somebody. This bitch ain't talking about shit. Well, this nigga, you really ain't give us nothing to work with. You feel me? You tell her, go vote. But you man, I voted Donald Trump. I mean, shit. Look at what you gave me to work with. Like, goddamn. I can't be mad at motherfucker.
I can't even
tell me that go vote. I vote for Donald Trump. Like, what other trust did I have?
I can't even educate you.
Can you give me another trust?
I can't even educate you on not voting for Donald Trump. You know better than that yourself.
But damn, okay, what other choice do you give a young brother like me? Hillary
would have been a good choice.
Man, bullshit.
Why?
She was already.
Nigga, she the same motherfucker called your black ass a super predator. Get the fuck out of here.
Come on, now she the one who signed off all this shit to lock your black ass up.
I did get locked up.
She signed off on all that shit.
Under Hillary.
So how the fuck is I'm not? Come on now.
Not under Hillary.
It was under fucking
Donald Trump can say some shit. Words don't hurt me.
Bruh, wait a minute,
this bitch actually, goddamn it, hurt some families. You feel me? This bitch actually did significant damage in the black community. You feel me?
But now all of them have.
Wait a minute, hold up. I'm finna say this.
Just cause we want to vote so bad, black people want to vote so bad, we just supposed to forget about all that shit and go vote for this bitch. Are you fucking serious, bro?
We can get our own candidate.
What about all the shit you were just talking about?
Wait a minute.
My ancestors died, and this the bitch that fuck my ancestors. You think about my ancestors?
What I'm saying
right now, what that bitch done did?
What I'm saying is, like I said, if you get all of us on the same accord, we can start our own political party. We don't have to vote Republican or Democrat.
You want to participate so
I'm just
bad.
saying. Look, if we going to be
really what it is. I think we want to be white. We want to be white. We want to do what white people do. Because we just want to participate. We want to feel important.
It's not.
Let's go vote so we can be like the white people.
It's not where you're from, it's where you at.
Exactly. You got that. You right.
So where you at is what the fuck's going on. You can want to not be a part of it all the fuck you want. But at the end of the day, you're a part of this shit just like I am.
I think there's people out there that feel the same way I feel. And I know there's people out there that feel the same way you feel. But what we gon' and this issue has to be resolved. Because I feel like we wasting a whole lot of time worried about this bullshit.
I don't think it's bullshit. I think it's
you watch the news a lot, don't you?
Absolutely.
Why you watch the news a lot?
I like to see
and they
what's
show our
going
black
on.
people on there always looking crazy. They show 90% black negative and 10% black positive on that.
Because
why the fuck you watch this?
Because
shit?
I am.
If you ain't looking for the weather, you wasting your motherfucking time.
No, because I'm intelligent enough to know that the news is biased toward us. I know that for every crime that they show on TV that a black person has committed, is probably 4 or 5 or 10, more white people that has committed that same crime, but they didn't make the news. So I am intelligent enough to understand that. Did I get like that overnight? No. But have I ever looked at the news and looked at a black person being locked up and looked at him and said, man, why the fuck you do that shit? No. Because you know why? Because circumstances that they have put us in have always dictated why we are where we are at.
Okay, I'm intelligent enough to know that crime will always be around.
Oh, absolutely.
So why the fuck am I watching the news to see what the fuck happened today? I know some niggas, you know what I'm saying? I live in the neighborhood. I know some niggas that did some bullshit. Or you know what I'm saying? I know some, you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck am I wasting my fucking time watching black people look bad? But we support that shit.
Okay.
We support that shit.
I feel like
we support that shit like a motherfucker.
I feel like we look even worse in a lot of the music that we producing. I feel like we even look worse in a lot of these videos that we producing. I feel like we look even worse on social media out here fighting. Killing one another.
I think we look 10 times worse on the news.
Oh no!
I think we look 10 times worse.
I think we look worse.
With our motherfucking head down like this.
No, I think we look worse.
Look worse to me. I'd rather see a nigga flashing his money or a girl enjoying herself, shaking her ass than a nigga doing it.
Come back in the camera.
I promise you, I would. I don't know what you would rather see. You would rather see a nigga. You would rather see a nigga walking to jail than a nigga on a video with some money, or a nigga or a girl on a video shaking her ass. Like, you would rather see a nigga for real?
I think we.
You saying a girl shaking her ass look worse than a nigga going to a fucking cage?
So to
a
what?
Fucking cage?
So to what extremes?
To treat you like you're not even a human being?
So to what extremes of degradation are you willing to accept?
How is that worse? Please tell me how can anything be worse than a motherfucker that look just like you and me going to a fucking cage to rot?
So to what?
What can be worse than that? Nothing.
To degrade our women.
That's not worse, bro.
Yes, it's
that's
absolutely,
not worse.
it's absolutely
because
worse.
If you keep taking the men out of the picture, if you keep fucking locking us up, our women have no guidance.
That's what I'm telling you.
So how's that worse?
So you're not even voting to even try to make a change.
Oh, now we back to vote.
You're not.
Now
voting.
we back to vote.
Now, if you let me say this: if you don't want to vote on a national level, that's fine. If you feel like your vote don't count on a national level, then don't participate. But you have to participate in voting on a local level and a state level.
Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't Hillary Clinton get more votes than Donald Trump?
Absolutely, sure did. And
I'm not the smart guy. Like I said, I only have common sense.
And then you understand that, and that's where they get you at. Cause you feel like, that make you feel like, what the fuck?
That ain't where they get me. That's where they got y'all.
Oh,
because I knew from the door it was some bullshit.
Oh, absolutely.
That's where they got y'all at, because they gave y'all hope that okay, let's believe in the system.
Man, look, ain't
the system shit in your face. Now you mad at the system.
Ain't now one of them gave me hope.
Huh? You had hope.
Ain't now one of them gave me hope.
You had hope.
Now one of them gave me hope.
That's why you go up there to vote, because you had hope.
I go to vote because that's the process that I choose to participate in,
and that's your right. That's your right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Welcome back to the Sipp City Podcast. Oh my fucking god,
we didn't take no break.
Been off on like a 40 fucking minute tangent about fucking voting.
So that lets you know that
wow.
People really have,
like this is how we're gonna do this at the moment. I'm gonna say this, Tez, you're very adamant about voting. We appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Young Gun, you have very valid points, Mr. D-White.
I think
you have very valid points on why people.
But he do too. Like, I understand his point, but my thing is, just tell me
what you saying. Just
be real about it. Like, if that's how you feel, I promise you, I can take that. But you know what? Old school, OG, I go vote. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit, I respect that shit. I respect what my ancestors did for me. But when you feed me, okay, if you go vote, we can do this. If you go vote, we can do that. Oh, we can vote. We can finally overcome, and we can just take over the country. Come on now. Let's start feeding. Let's start feeding the youth that bullshit. And just cause that's bullshit.
Well,
let's start feeding the youth garbage. Let's start feeding the youth false fucking bullshit.
I would say this.
Let's just be real about it. Okay, let's just do it because we can make a tradition. Because at Black people, we got a lot of tradition that really don't mean nothing. You feel me? That really don't mean. We can make a tradition because it really is a respect thing, because they did do that for us. Now, if that's what y'all want, I feel like I can rather my young people together. We'll go vote because that's what's right. But at the same time, y'all making it worse when y'all trying to tell somebody who got perfect good sense, some garbage. People know garbage when they hear garbage.
Have you ever participated in just like a vote of who gonna go to the store?
What?
Just like, hey, let's vote on who gonna go to the store.
Okay, all right.
Motherfucker, you participate.
Hold up.
Damn it.
Hold up.
But vote don't matter.
Hold up.
Before I do some shit like that, I'll just go to the store.
I'm just saying, y'all motherfucker. I'm just saying.
I need to go go to the store.
Well, in other words, what you're saying is, if you have never participated in a fucking vote, you probably were voted class clown.
Hey.
You accepted the goddamn vote.
Hey.
Shut the fuck up. Don't be A at me. God damn it.
Bruh, like seriously. This on some serious shit right here.
Just cause you don't agree with what the fuck going on.
I ain't said two shake breaths of a fat rat's ass about what y'all been saying. Cause I ain't had a moment to get a head gene.
Okay, that's fine.
But listen for a second.
Okay.
God damn, man.
We're in trouble, y'all.
We got in trouble.
We're in trouble.
All I'm trying to say is,
okay,
bruh, you cannot fucking talk over each other the entire fucking time.
Hey, I feel like we had a good conversation. So
Y'all had a very good debate about the shit. And I can chime in on both sides of it, but I'm not gonna chime in on both sides of it because at the end of the day,
chime in. You got the
no, I'm not.
Don't tell me you did all that to say I would chime in.
No. What I'm gonna,
I want to hear what you gotta say now, cause you said listen. I'm listening, goddamn it.
What I'm gonna say,
motherfucker cut my mic off.
You lucky I didn't cut that motherfucker completely off.
Cut the cord, motherfucker. I don't give a shit.
But this is what I'm trying to say on this situation right here. You both make good, valid points. I'm gonna give it to you. He got his side, you got your side. It's a great debate. At the end of the day, he gonna choose what he wanna do. You gonna choose what you wanna do, and that's fine. Accept that from both sides, youth and elder.
But that's not a good argument, though. He's trying to get an argument in.
I'm not trying to get an argument in. I'm playing the peacekeeper on this situation. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna say it like this. You guys have good points. He's saying like, hey, bro, why you feeding me the bullshit to try to tell me I need to go vote? You saying, hey, look, you need to respect what goes on and what has happened to go out and exercise your right to vote. That's fine. That's the way you believe. That's the way he believes. That's all fine and dandy. That's the way we have an audience out here. But you can't sit down and argue over each other and not let each other express the fucking points.
I think we were.
You don't think shit because you didn't fucking listen to nothing nobody was saying. Nigga, listen to me. That's why I'm telling you.
You're not gonna sit here and chastise me on this goddamn mic. Now, if I got a goddamn point to make, goddamn it, I'm gonna motherfucking make it. I'm not gonna be chastised. I'm not a fucking child, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you see how that goes. And that's what you get from a lot of old ass, ancient, set in their ways, nothing ass, just rudimentary motherfuckers. Because they don't know how to fucking even.
Now you want a motherfucker name call? I ain't name call no motherfucker about it. I ain't
nigga, you literally
name.
just sat here and said, "Fuck me, motherfucker."
Yeah, you not gonna sit up here and motherfucker chastise me like I'm no goddamn child. We having a motherfucking adult conversation. So if you get pissed off because I say something and you don't know how to handle it, and then you start motherfucking calling names, that's not the way you handle that shit as an adult. We didn't call names amongst each other not once. He had his point, I had my points. We had a back and forth, and we respected each other throughout the whole process.
Hey, but I feel like this conversation is so necessary because people need to see, okay, people that feel like you need to see, okay, they don't understand the other people. They need to see, like, why do they, you know what I'm saying? It really needed.
It's a relevant conversation.
It's a relevant conversation.
I've never said it wasn't a relevant conversation.
And you know,
what I was saying was, it was a point to where you guys were going back and forth so much that you could not literally understand each other. That's all I was saying in that aspect.
We got you. We got you.
Well, we stopped it, and
you
interjected, and then Young gonna start the whole conversation back up again.
Hey,
I was through with it. He started all the way back over.
We gonna
All I'm
do
saying
better.
is like this.
We gonna do better, time, bro.
Oh, I'm not worried about the doing better because I know you two niggas ain't gonna do better. I already know that shit. If you notice, I've been sitting on this motherfucker quiet the whole goddamn time. Every time I try to say something.
I think you had to go boo boo or so.
No, I was like, man,
he went to the bathroom. He was gone about 15 minutes. He wouldn't go boo boo, y'all.
Nah, I ain't had to drop a
He got the bad guts over here. You know how the old folk guts be. The old guts, the motherfucker. He got to squinch it and sit down like, what?
But nah, that's how that shit do. If we go talk about anything like voting or reparations, that shit turned like to a very passionate conversation.
I get it's passionate.
So,
but
you know that's how we going.
My fuck.
What I'm saying,
dude, shut the fuck up for a fucking second.
You know that's how we gonna get.
God fucking damn, dude. Can't you goddamn learn to listen to a motherfucker saying some fucking shit for a fucking goddamn second?
Why you so fucking?
Like every fucking time I go to say something, you gotta goddamn interject your shit into this. Like, dude, I done sat here and listened to you two motherfuckers go back and forth, back and fucking forth. I've sat here and I'm talking about, bruh, I ain't even really got in on the fucking conversation. But I'm trying to goddamn say some shit. Allow me to finish my fucking point that I'm trying to say.
Well, you're not gonna motherfucking goddamn snap
See what
at
I'm
me.
saying? See what I'm fucking saying? Allow me to finish what the fuck I'm saying.
Say what you gonna say.
Well, let me say it and shut the fuck up for a fucking
You keep getting loud now.
God damn.
Say what the fuck you gonna say?
Bro, I'm just sitting here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm fixing to fucking say. No. This is what I'm finna fucking say. This is what we finna do. We finna take a goddamn commercial break here in this motherfucker. And we gonna goddamn retune this shit. We'll be back in the next few moments. I appreciate that.
He needs another glass. He don't need drink. He don't need drink no liquor. Hey, look.
We on a cruise, them old Buicks, them Cadillacs, living out the shivin' like a motorhome. Folk really don't care about where you from when your residence is a broken home. Don't know my father, he dead and gone. Don't know my mother, she's never home. Picked up a habit, then became an addict just to cope with the times I was left alone. Was a good kid dreaming of a better home. Like good self-service, I never wrong. Was a good hair feeling I was better gone. Now I was right, but I'm never wrong. The path that I chose and I thought I was focused without being sober. Had lost my composure, detached from the hip, the strap from the holster, caressing the trigger. I thought it was over. But now that I've woken, been given a chance, I feel like I'm chosen. The misguided soldier, receiver, redemption, atoner for actions and words I've spoken. Can't erase the past, try to ease the pain, but can't take it back. You know I hate to laugh when you chasing stacks. So you pray to cast and no faith in that. So you trust the Lord and he will test. So I'm waking up and I feel stressed. But my grandmother always said to me, boy, if you're waking up, then you still blessed. I want to thank you. Everything that I've been working for, and all of the pain I've ever endured, all of the things that I've been through, you helped me see my way through, so I say thank you. Everything that I've been working for, and all of the pain I've ever endured, all of the things that I've been through, you helped me see my way through, so I say thank you. It's gotta be a heaven when there's hell here, from poor health care to this welfare. And these politicians say they love the kids, but then they vote just like, who the hell cares? See, this war on drugs and do shit for me, but keep my uncles in the penitentiary. But my neighbor's daughter, they got raped by the sheriff's son, no conviction. She just had her life distorted, and the rapist's child was aborted. Plus the sheriff's cousin was a local judge who called her a whore out in public. At 14, that was a tender age. She would speak hate and you could feel the rage. No lie, I cried when I thought she died from an overdose. She tried to kill the pain, don't question you, and I try hard, but that night I'm crying now, why God? See, I've known this girl since first grade, and these are the worst days of her life, Lord. Couldn't blame her, she told me she lost faith, lost appetite, so she lost weight. Her parents moved and I counted the first 1,400. 61 of those lost days, for 4 years it was eating me. Small world, I ran into her recently. I didn't notice her, but she noticed me, and she made the choice to come speak to me. For the first 2 years, she couldn't sleep at night. Now she smiles so bright, you can see the light. She's blessed, 2 kids, a master's degree, and a committed husband that treats her right. She says thank you. Everything that I've been working for, and all of the pain I've ever endured, all of the things that I've been through, you helped me see my way through, so I say thank you. Everything that I've been working for,
Okay, I'm chasing the money for chasing the hoe. You can't be a boss if you're broke. I'm chasing the money for chasing the hoe. You can't be a boss if you're broke. I just be chasing the cash. I just be chasing the bag. I just be chasing the cash. All my niggas got a bag. Ay, I'm chasing the money for chasing the hoe. You can't be a boss if you're broke. I'm chasing the money for chasing the hoe. You can't be a boss if you're broke. I just be chasing the cash. I just be chasing the bag. I just be chasing the cash. All my niggas got a bag. Ay, I ain't never had shit, so I gotta get the money.
Go get the money.
Ay, ain't nobody gave me shit, so I can't let you take nothing from me. I'm steady hustling, trying to get a check. I walk in the club, bitch, break the neck. I'm calling players, call me Belichick. FOE, and that's a triple threat. All of my niggas get bread. Nigga, you heard what I said. If you got a problem, nigga said, fuck around and put some bread on your head, and that my word. Don't come at me talking about what you heard, cause if I said it, then you gon' hear it first. Nigga love to hate behind my back, but when they see me, they begging for a bird. Hey. Hell nah, you can't take shit from me. Don't ask if you can't pay the fee. My team, we got some mouths to feed. Hey, if it ain't about money, then don't talk to me. Hell nah, I don't wanna hit your weed. I'm all about my broccoli. I'm chasing the money for chasing the hoe. You can't be a boss if you're broke. I'm chasing the money for chasing the hoe. You can't be a boss if you're broke. I just be chasing the cash. I just be chasing the bag. I just be chasing the cash. All my niggas got a bag. Ay, I'm chasing the money for chasing the hoe. You can't be a boss if you're broke. I'm chasing the money for chasing the hoe. You can't be a boss if you're broke. I just be chasing the cash. I just be chasing the bag. I just be chasing the cash. All my niggas got a bag. Ay. You fuck with my team, then you fuckin' with me. Ain't no love in these streets. You brought your bitch and now she looking at me. Now she naked in my sheets. Don't know my real name, but you wanna hate. Just don't let my money come to me late. Don't care about where you from or who you know. Cause I'm chopper, don't discriminate. Hey, she want a date, but I got shit to do. You ain't blue faces, I ain't cuffing you. Start calling my phone, bitch, I'm in the booth. Hey, she asked me to smile, I'm like, bitch, please. She asked me why, cause I don't like my teeth. No dinner playing, but I got some cheese with a big bang roll in my jeans. Niggas hate for no reason, probably cause they wanna beat me. Bitches FOE season, got a trophy, gon' beat it. Used to work at Blue Beacon, now I'm flying across the region. Everyone can't be a plug, nigga, you are not a plug. Hey, I'm chasing the money for chasing the hoe. You can't be a boss if you're broke. I'm chasing the money for chasing the hoe. You can't be a boss if you're broke. I just be chasing the cash. I just be chasing the bag. I just be chasing the cash. All my niggas got a bag. Hey, I'm chasing the money for chasing the hoe. You can't be a boss if you're broke. I'm chasing the money for chasing the hoe. You can't be a boss if you're broke. I just be chasing the cash. I just be chasing the bag. I just be chasing the cash. All my niggas got a bag. Hey.
Niggas hate for no reason, probably cause they wanna beat me. Bitches FOE season, got a trophy, gon' beat it. Used to work at Blue Beacon, now I'm flying across the region. Everyone can't be a plug, nigga, you are not a plug. Hey.
I've been working for pain that I've endured, things that I've been through. You see my way through, so I say thank you. Early in the morning, we on the move. 5 o'clock, we on the news. 6 o'clock, we making bail. Done left the jail, and we on the cruise. Them old Buicks, them Cadillacs, living out the Chevy like a motorhome. Folk really don't care about where you from when your residence is a broken home. Don't know my father, he dead and gone. Don't know my mother, she's never home. Picked up a habit, then became an addict just to cope with the times I was left alone. Was a good kid dreaming of a better home. Like good self-service, I never wrong. Was a good hair feeling I was better gone. Now I was right, but I'm never wrong. The path that I chose and I thought I was focused without being sober. Had lost my composure, detached from the hip. The strap from the holster, caressing the trigger, I thought it was over. But now that I've woke and been given a chance, I feel like I'm chosen. The misguided soldier, receiver, redemption, atoner for actions and words I've spoken. Can't erase the past, try to ease the pain, but can't take it back. You know I hate to laugh when you chasing stacks. So you pray to cast and no faith in that. So you trust the Lord and he will test. So I'm waking up and I feel stressed. But my grandmother always said to me, boy, if you're waking up and you still blessed, I wanna thank you. Everything that I've been working for, and all of the pain I've ever endured, all of the things that I've been through, you helped me see my way through, so I say thank you. Everything that I've been working for, and all of the pain I've ever endured, all of the things that I've been through, you helped me see my way through, so I say thank you. No, it's gotta be a heaven growing as hell here, from poor health care to this welfare. And these politicians say they love the kids, but then they vote just like, who the hell cares? See, this war on drugs and do shit for me, but keep my uncles in the penitentiary. But my neighbor's daughter, they got raped by the sheriff's son, no conviction. She just had her life distorted, and the rapist's child was aborted. Plus the sheriff's cousin was a local judge who called her a whore in public. At 14, that was a tender age. She would speak hate and you could feel the rage. No lie, I cried when I thought she died from an overdose. She tried to kill the pain, don't question you, and I try hard. But that night I'm crying now, why God? See, I've known this girl since first grade, and these are the worst days of her life, Lord. Couldn't blame her, she told me she lost faith, lost appetite, so she lost weight. Her parents moved and I counted the first 1,400. 61 of those lost days. For 4 years it was eating me. Small world, I ran into her recently. I didn't notice her, but she noticed me, and she made the choice to come speak to me. For the first 2 years she couldn't sleep at night. Now she smiles so bright you can see the light. She's blessed, 2 kids, a master's degree, and a committed husband that treats her right. She said thank you. Everything that I've been working for, and all of the pain I've ever endured, all of the things that I've been through, you helped me see my way through, so I say thank you. Everything that I've been working for, and all of the pain I've ever endured, all of the things that I've been through, you helped me see my way through, so I say thank you. Everything that I've been working for, and all of the pain I've ever endured, all of the things that I've been through, you helped me see my way through, so I say thank you. 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 I've been working for pain that I've endured, things that I've been through. You see my way through, so I say thank you.
Yo, we back after a little break for a second. All right, listen. I gotta do a little promoting because I should have did this at the first part of the show. I'm gonna promote my cousin once again, Miss Angela Robinson, with the Lime Life Cosmetics again. Once again, this is her Facebook page that's fixing the show up right here. Yeah, it's Miss Angie, Miss Angie.
Oh man, she out here doing it for the ugly folk.
Yeah.
For the uglies.
Yeah, y'all here, y'all know y'all need some work, man.
And,
Her face all bumped up. And
I know she got some stuff for Nick. I seen Nick's skin looking real vibrant.
Yeah, look, listen, man. I'll tell y'all something. I fucked that up because I put all that on and it wasn't no even mic on right there when I said it. But we're gonna promote Miss Angie once again.
They probably could hear it anyway.
Well, no, they didn't hear it because I muted the fucking mics.
Damn.
But
But
y'all
she
saw
got
the
a
links
promo.
that popped up. Y'all go hit her up. We're gonna make it work like that. We back with this Sipp City Podcast that went on for a little minute with about an hour long tangent amongst my two co-hosts, Mr. Tez and D White. But now we're gonna get into the actual topic. The actual topic is, y'all ready for this?
Ready.
The alpha male.
No, it is not the actual. The actual topic is, women that decide I'm going to the system against a man.
No, that's a topic.
Women.
Say that again.
Women that decide to go to the system against their man. A woman that decides to
Oh,
have
go
children.
to the system against the. Oh,
Now that's the topic.
Women that decide to say, I'm gonna have a baby by this man, and I'm going to the system. How do you two feel about that?
Honestly, I really want to know how you feel.
How I feel, a woman that decides to go to the system against her man, I mean, it could be a given. It can be a here and there situation. It could be if the man is not doing what he's supposed to do, and that's the only route that she feel like that she can go, then hey, by all means, do what you gotta do. But if she just chooses that route because she don't want to see that man happy, or she feels as if that's a way to get back at that man, then I feel like that's trifling, that's treacherous. But I'm more interested in what you two motherfuckers feel.
I feel like it's some bullshit, bitch. You put them folks on me, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Wow.
I put them folks in our motherfucking bullshit
Wow.
in our business.
Wow.
Fuck them folks.
Wow.
I feel like, you know, I feel like it was a time and period where women did genuinely need that help, because women didn't have the resources as men had back in the day. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have the resources until like getting the same equal pay as men, or be able to get jobs that men would get back in the day. I feel like that was more of a time when that was maybe genuinely, or maybe it was effective. But in today's time, I feel like women have, if not more opportunity, the same opportunity as a man to be successful. I do personally, because I see, based on what, you know what I'm saying, how it was back in the day, and now women are thriving more than ever. Women are in power position, and it's steady getting better and better. It's steady getting better and better for women to show their skill set, show what they bring to society. And I feel like it's not fair for the man to, okay, now we're on equal playing field. You still want to play that role as if we're not. You cannot bring on the equal playing field when it's beneficial for you. You know, all of a sudden you women's rights, and women, you know what I'm saying, women thrive. And basically, I know it's a lot of women that shitting on men. But when it comes to when the baby's involved, not all of a sudden they portray themselves as to be so weak to the system. They go to the system, ask for all this help. Now they so, you know what I'm saying, now they so weak. Like, you cannot be strong when it's beneficial for you. Like, you have to be strong all the time. Like, I understand it could be hard for a single parent. I was raised by a single parent. But at the end of the day, if you're strong like you portray that you're strong, you know what I'm saying, be strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, every man, it's every man's responsibility to take care of that child. Let's not get that twisted. Every man should take care of that child. But I'm seeing black fathers take, if not trying to, attempting to, I'm seeing black fathers step up and take care of their responsibility more than ever. I'm seeing that out of my peers. I'm seeing more black fathers than anything right now. I'm dead serious. So I feel like the system is being abused. I feel like it's having very negative effect on the household, to the point where, because you know they do not want no male in the house. When the woman goes to the system, she basically kissing the dad. I mean, she basically tossing the dad to the side forever. So you telling me that a child does not need their father in their life because their mama feel like, well, he can't provide. And like I said, it's some, honestly, some situations where a father was trying to provide, but the mama felt like he wasn't providing maybe enough, or maybe enough to make her comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like the system is being taken advantage of, especially like I think I brought it up once before. I remember Blake Griffin had his situation with his baby mama.
That was on the last show,
and it was just outrageous. Child support. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Only thing I'm gonna say about that, and I've been involved in it, you know, where I've had to pay child support and you know, for my kids, and I never felt like that child support, or if you're going into the system, is really geared toward the child. If everything was geared toward the child getting those benefits, then I would be all for it. So when you get into the child support system, you got judges that's gonna get paid for it, public defenders, and attorneys, the mother, and when it all trickles down, then the child, after they get that, the child gets their benefit out of it, and or not even the child get their benefit, the mama get the check.
Like you said,
then
it's gonna touch everybody's hands before it get to the child.
Before it get to the child. And I feel like in most cases, if you in that mother of your children or whatever don't get along, if y'all can come up with an agreement where you can take care of that child, because at the end of the day, what you getting for that child ain't gonna be enough to sustain that welfare of that child anyway.
But you know, like they really make it to where you don't need nothing. Like they'll give you food, money.
Well, that's if you totally in the system.
That's women going to the system.
Like, yeah, but now you can be in the system. You can be in the system and not be. I'm totally ingrained in the system.
But this is what I'm speaking on. Like the women.
You talking about women that just
advantage.
Full advantage.
Like there's on hood.
Oh,
so that mean okay, we'll give you somewhere to stay. Cool.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, we'll give you some money. That's the child support, and we'll give you some food stamp. So honestly, what do a woman need? She don't need a man, or she don't need to follow that child for anything. She gonna constantly feel like, okay, I'm gonna keep the dad or a male figure away from my kid.
She ain't gonna even. She's not gonna keep him away. They're gonna force her to keep that right. Male figure out right. of their life, right. and that's something I never understood. What dynamic is that for you to be able to say, well, hey, we're gonna put you here, we're gonna give you this, and we're gonna give you that, but then if we come over here and we find a man living over here, you're gonna lose all your benefits.
But how you think they look on the how you think they look on the women that's out here hustling, grinding? Like, you got you a woman that's sitting here like going to the system and saying, I don't want to do nothing. I want a whole lot of something for nothing.
Well, I feel like the system in and of itself was designed to give a woman an opportunity to better herself without having that the responsibilities of having to pay for all the day-to-day things. But now, once you make a certain. But what happened was, women felt like, you know, hey, that's just like, I mean, ain't gonna just put it on women. You know, if you getting over on the system, then that's just whoever it is. But if a woman felt like that I'm in this situation, I'm paying this and I'm paying that, I ain't got to do nothing else, then they just they stay babies basically.
That's,
you know
that's
what I'm
how
saying?
they want it, because once you make a certain amount of money, they take you off that shit.
Well, probably.
Like,
but
so they want to
it's-
keep you to the point where you sit here and do nothing, and we're gonna take care of you. All you gotta do is keep that nigga out the house. Keep that nigga out the house, and just do nothing.
And that's the whole detriment of the whole, probably the whole black
Are
community.
you two saying that this is contributing to the ultimate independence of the woman?
No, it's really a bad look,
It's a bad look on the woman?
because like, it's a very bad look, because you got women that's out here that's really, you know what I'm saying, that's really out here doing some shit. They're really getting it, versus this black woman, or not black woman, this woman period, that's doing nothing and getting a whole lot of something, and just going to the system and say, hey, you know what I'm saying, help me out. I'm gonna follow your rules. It's a set of rules you gotta abide by. I'm gonna follow your rules. Just help me out.
So let me ask you this:
I feel like
if they taking that route and going to the system, does that not contribute to the independence of the woman? Even though she being interdependent on the system, but it's also bringing about an independence of the woman away from the man.
she's not independent, because she's dependent on something else, and it's a bigger picture. How you think her daughter is gonna grow up looking at men? Or how is she gonna ever learn how to respect a man? Or how is she gonna ever learn how to treat a man? How is she gonna ever learn how to become a full-blown woman without that, you know what I'm saying, without that factor in the household, or without that proper, you know what I'm saying, upbringing, or that proper nourishment? You feel me? Like, I don't think it can happen. I just don't. I feel like I said, I feel like it did back in the day. Back in the day when women didn't have the rights they had now. Back when women didn't have the resources they had now. Back when women didn't have the power they had now. Back when women just, you know what I'm saying, was fighting to get where women are today.
Right.
And where they're steady headed. You know, I know so many successful black women. And it was a point in time where you didn't know too many. It was a point in time where there was a select few of very successful. Now they're everywhere. So that's really hurting it, because, you know what I'm saying, we steady got black women that's doing things, that's trying to do things, that's trying to create more opportunities for black women. But you got this other set of women that just want to sit and depend on the system. They don't want to be strong and take this step and be successful themselves. They want to depend on the system, and it's not on, you know what I'm saying, anybody. I just don't agree with it. I really feel like every household need a man in the household. That's just how I feel. Especially when there are kids involved. I think every child needs their father. Every child needs their mom.
Okay.
Period. I do. So when you promote more separation than there already is, because like it's already naturally going to be conflict when the mother and father of the child don't see eye to eye. It's automatically going to be conflict. But when you put fuel on the fire by telling this woman, hey, come on out, make sure you good, just leave him alone, I'm gonna make sure you good, I'm gonna put you in hood, I'm gonna get you some food stamps, and I'm gonna make sure you get some of his money anyway.
So you saying the system has become the new man?
For the woman, yeah.
Tell you?
So whenever I look at that, and I agree wholeheartedly, but if you got a woman that knows who she is and what the system has been put in place for, and steps up and not accepts that, that's the type of women that we need stepping up in the community. Because I be damn that if I, just like me, I got my kids now. You see what I'm saying? I don't get any assistance, no food stamp, no nothing. I got full custody of them. I could very well go out and get food stamps or whatever. But I mean, what guy does that? You see what I'm saying? I feel like that I'm gonna go out and provide for my kids the best way I can.
So you saying the system is not for the man
by
the egotistical standards?
I feel like a man is gonna stand up and be a damn man.
Okay.
But now at the same point, I feel like a woman, she can do the same thing. She don't have to accept that. She could be like, well, hey, even though, but it's a little bit, and I'm gonna say it like this, cause now I didn't have the kids when they were toddlers, when they were young. You know, that's at the point where you gotta be with them, or you got to provide daycare and all that. But now when she did have them, I did pay for daycare.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now I feel like if I would have even had them as toddlers, I still wouldn't have went to the system. I would have made a way, some kind of way, and I'd have got my kids and worked and did what I had to do. See, I'm not gonna go to them for that assistance. But see, and then I don't want to get in trouble for saying this, but that's why I feel like that's where the man is got a little bit more, is a little bit more stronger. Now it's women that don't get nothing, and those women I applaud. That women and they man ain't doing that for them, when they taking care of them kids. You know what I'm saying? I applaud them. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying you applaud a woman for taking care of her responsibilities?
No, I applaud. I applaud on her own.
Because like I say, it's so many successful black women, and on top of that, like I said, you got your few cases of men not being there, and it might be a lot in certain areas, but what I see a lot of black fathers stepping up. And today's time, I know back then, Papa was Rolling Stone was very popular. You got, you know what I'm saying, you have moving state to state doing their thing for real. That was serious, but it's not like that anymore, to the point where it's that, you know what I'm saying, to that point. But let me tell you how they promote separation even more, right? Mm-hmm. That's how I know they promote like all this shit. Don't do nothing in today's time. Don't do anything but promote separation, because they'll tell you as a man, listen, okay, your baby mama might put you on child support, and she might take this amount of money from you. Okay, you don't want that. You can go put yourself on child support.
Go deep.
How many niggas you know gonna be like, you motherfucking right? The niggas will put themselves on child support because, according to the system, that's a way for a man to beat the system. Okay, I don't have to pay this much money, opposed to this amount of money, but I still can't see my kids. Or I still don't have custody of my kids, or I'm still in the battle, or I still got to go through bullshit just to see my kids.
And I think it's a sad state of affairs where a man has to go get permission from the court to go see his kids. I think that is very, very sad. I don't think, and I hadn't never been in that situation. Hopefully I'll never be, and I know I'm not gonna be now, because I ain't having no more at this point for obvious reasons. But I don't think nobody could keep me from seeing my kids.
I agree. Like, I don't think anything should be in the way of, you know what I'm saying, a mom and a dad being on one accord when it comes to their child. Like, there should always be a connection, and there should always be an understanding and an agreement on, you know what I'm saying, what's best for the child. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. It's about the child. Like, I think we get so caught up in all the bullshit, we forget that it's about the child. It's not about mama. It's not about daddy. You feel me? Like, okay, daddy gonna be mad. Okay, mama, who cares? It's all about the child.
I feel like usually what happens is in some sort of breakup, what happens is emotions. This person bitter, that person bitter, and now you at this standoff, and now you're gonna use the child, you know, in between all of
that's
that.
why I say it was a point in time where what we talking about women going to the system was necessary. But I believe in today's time, what you're speaking on is the case. In today's time, 90% of the time, that's the case. It's not because.
So what you're saying is that 90% of the time, that most of the time when women go to the system, they're going to the system because they are jealous of the breakup.
Not necessarily. That could be a reason, but it's not because they are failing to provide for the child. It's not because of that. It's because of other reasons, and they all vary. But I believe 10% of your cases when you get a female that in today's time that goes to the system, she need that help. She need that help. But I believe the other percentage, which is a very high percentage, is okay.
They being spiteful behind it.
They have other reasons for it. You know what I'm saying? Like they might not have it all. But they not down to the flow bad. You feel?
I've seen cases where people have taken people to court for child support, put them through the system. The man already ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? He working at McDonald's. They go to court, and then the judge say, okay, we're going to order $50 a week.
$50 a week? From McDonald's?
$200. No, that's child support order.
From McDonald's?
I guess. I don't know. I'm just stretching.
You know niggas making $50 a week in McDonald's?
No. This is what they got to pay in child support.
Oh.
$200 a month court order. What the hell is $200 a month?
That's basically minuscule to what it really takes to raise a child.
Gas money.
And now he feel like he
that gas money for the month.
He free. But now
I ain't got to deal with that headache.
I ain't got to deal with that headache. But now,
so you saying he'd rather pay to not deal with the headache?
But now he probably was doing more. But he might have was just, you know, hey, I'm giving you $100 here, $100 there, but it end up being more than what you end up getting when you went to the child and got it from the folks.
So let me ask you this: if you have a woman that is, how can I put it? If you have a woman that is getting down in the boudoir with a dude that works at McDonald's, do you find her at fault for laying down with a dude that works at McDonald's?
No,
shit happens.
Cause she probably ain't got no job herself.
Wow.
But now this is the only time I think people should ever even file or go to court for child support. The only way you need to go and file child support on your baby daddy and y'all are not together is if this man makes over $75,000 a year.
What the fuck?
If he make less than $75,000 a year, you go and you make your own fucking money and take care of the child yourself.
Wow. So let me ask you this: we all watched the Dave Chappelle special. Dave Chappelle said, "Well, it's your right to keep the kid or get rid of the kid." But as him being the man,
They starting to take that right away. They trying to take that right away.
It's my right as a man to not have to pay.
That's right.
If that's the right way to be.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But it does take two to make a baby.
It takes two. So now, well, the only thing I'm saying is, if you're gonna go do the child support thing, I didn't say not get any support for the child.
So would you pay for an abortion?
Me myself personally, depending on who the fuck it is, if it was a hooker,
A hooker?
Yeah.
You going wrong with hookers, nigga? Wait a minute, what the fuck?
You know, rubber sometimes bust.
What the fuck?
But if that happened, then yeah, I'm gonna pay for the abortion.
You gonna pay for the abortion on a hooker?
Yes, motherfucker. I don't want no motherfucker. I ain't raising no other little hookers out here.
You need to do more than pay for an abortion when you goddamn get a hooker pregnant. You better goddamn go get your goddamn colon cleansed or some shit, nigga, like for real, cause you infected with some shit.
Well, you don't look. You strapped up. Why look at this motherfucker looking at me? You don't know how to take a goddamn joke. Motherfucker like he like this nigga fucking with hookers.
Hey, nah, on some real shit though. Like I feel is like this. It takes two to lay down and make a baby. It takes one to keep it.
Takes one to keep it. Boy, you hell.
Nah,
that's true though.
If
don't take but one.
If that woman decides to keep it, regardless of the fact, you ain't got no control over when it happens as being a man. So if that woman decides to keep it, take her responsibilities. Take her up. Now, if she decides to hinder those responsibilities because she's bitter about the breakup, then I can understand the fact of saying, listen, I'm gonna take care of my child, but I ain't gonna deal with you. Now, if she say, well, nah, fuck that, I can go get this out of you another type of way, which is going to the system, then I feel like that's bogus as a woman. But I also look at it as like this. You as that man, if she even goes to the system, okay, she went to the system. You ain't got necessarily to have no direct contact with the woman like that. Because shit, you could file the same charges against the woman just like she filed them against you. If you're an upstanding pillar of the community. Now, if you out here doing some things that's what they call illegalities, then you ain't really got no way when they go to the court. But if you upstanding, you got a job, you doing this, you doing that, shit, you can file the same charge against a woman. Now, are we saying that if a man goes to the system for assistance, is he less than a man if he does that? Because for what I'm hearing about this is if a woman goes to the system, she's less than a woman. Unless she necessarily really needs it.
No. Women get that pass.
Yes.
Man.
A man can't go to the system.
You go in there. I mean, you can't go up there asking for no food stamp. They gonna laugh.
No, I mean if you got legitimate enough, you know what I'm saying, reason to go up there. If you're a single father and you raising your child by yourself, the mother is not there, why not go ask for food stamps? That's the same type of system. That's what it's there for.
That's what it's there for. But you know, we
But you got more pride in yourself.
Men are proud individuals. We are very proud. Most men that I know.
Is that part of the reason that we condemn women for going to ask for that?
The only time I went to go ask for food stamps was when I was living with my sister. I was still in high school, and boy, man, I'm talking about food stamps in high school. Man, she wouldn't cook. Man, me and my cousin were living over there with me and Clyde. Man, we were about to starve.
Why you call her name?
That's my cousin.
You ain't gotta call her name.
But we just had to go to the corner store and stealing potted meat and crackers. Trying to survive.
Nigga, wait a minute, you stole potted meat?
Viennas and potted meat, ham, soda, little cheese and crackers.
Liver cheese.
Hog head style.
Look, we was hungry.
Y'all just ate whatever.
Man, you couldn't, I mean, it wasn't no grocery store. It was just a little corner store. They ain't had no steaks or nothing in there. I never forget that day we went and we hauled hay.
Y'all haul hay to eat some booty?
No, we hauled hay to make some money to make some money. We was in bad shape. But I'm just saying, I ain't trying to get off subject, but back on subject. And only thing else I gotta say about it is this: the system put women in a place of so-called empowerment to be able to provide for themselves, provide for their children, and not have to worry about asking that man for money. So she felt empowered. But on the other hand, the man felt like he got taken advantage of, because if all I gotta do is go over here and ask for this help, then I have no reason to even try to make it with you or work it out with you. So anytime that any type of conflict takes place, you know, hey, I'm gonna go put you on child support. So that's just an out. So
I would say some women would use that as an out. They would do that just to be spiteful of whatever transpired amongst her and the father in that moment.
I don't tell how many guys been threatened with that, you know. I'll put you on child support, you know. So
yeah, I mean, but at the same time too, you gotta also understand. Like I made a statement earlier, it takes two to make a baby, one to keep it. If she keeps it, yeah, you somewhat responsible for it. I ain't gonna say somewhat, nigga, you responsible for the child. Now, if she has a grievance against you because y'all didn't make it as a couple, then I can understand you saying, listen, I'm gonna pay you this little bit and I'm gone. Sometimes I can even understand the goddamn concept of, listen, baby, you or that baby might not be living in this goddamn country no more. I ain't saying you gonna die, but you ain't living in this country no more. Okay? You might have to get out of here.
Gotta go.
But I mean, that just depends on how ruthless the situation is, and that was just me being kind of a little light with the subject. But at any given time, though, you must handle what's yours. If you can say, I can go out here and I can handle this bill, I can do this, I can do that, and you got a child by that woman, handle it. You know what I'm saying? By any means necessary. That's a part of our problem, is that I think we as men allow the women to go to the system. Not all women, because I know all women are not going to choose to even try to even deal with the man like that, especially, you know, if they didn't make it. But I feel like we as men sometimes become a little bit weak, a little bit like, well, whatever, I ain't want you no way, nor did I want the baby, so hey, do what you gotta do. But I don't think that's the case that we should necessarily always have to follow. I feel like, you know what, you got this baby, I know we wasn't on good terms, but that's still my seed. I'm gonna take care of my seed. Now what I'm telling you is I'm not gonna take care of you, but I'm at least take care of my seed. Now if you got a problem with me saying that I'm not gonna take care of you,
she gonna take your ass.
She gonna go to the system most of the times. And I think that's the problem with the woman. Well, listen, I understand you the mother of my child, I get that. But it ain't my duty to take care of you because we not there no more. My duty is to take care of my child.
But in some type of perspective, don't you have to have a certain level of some type of respect or some sense of responsibility for the mother of your child?
Only thing I was about to say when you said that, I was about to say, this is where's the love?
Ain't no love there no more.
I mean, you know, like I said, it don't have to. Okay, but this is what I'm saying.
What happened to the? I mean, where's the love?
But this is what I'm saying, right? If this the girl that's handling your child, when you want to make sure she's straight.
Oh, of course, she will be straight. But I'm not gonna sit out here and allow you to use my funds to say
I'm saying, like, let's just say, okay, she's stuck in the bind. She be like, okay, I need you.
Now that's different.
I need your help. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
different.
You know what I'm saying? Not on some. This ain't for the baby. This for me.
Right.
You ain't gonna make sure she's great. Like I think it's a certain level of responsibility a man do have to have.
Now,
for the mother of your child. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You don't have custody. So this the woman that's taking care of your child. Now I think we have to make some time. Don't get taken advantage of. Please don't. But some type of responsibility you do have when it comes to that, because if something happens to her, then you know what I'm saying, or if she fucked up, you know what I'm saying, if she
your child fucked
up, say, okay, you she riding around in a bucket that ain't really, you know what I'm saying, that ain't really reliable, and she ride your child around, you ain't gonna want that shit. You gonna be like, listen, if that's all you can get, I'm gonna help you out. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't think nothing wrong with that. She riding a car that's unreliable, and she gotta take your child to school every day, and she gotta do what she gotta do. I don't think nothing wrong with a man. Okay, let me help you out. Let me help you get you something better, or let me help you. You know what I'm saying? But
what, you want me to help her push it off?
No, nigga.
You can't crank or
Like help out.
Like you might have to help try to get us something. Just try to make sure.
Help fix her shit up. You know what I'm saying? Just because, okay, at the end of the day, you can't neglect her part,
Right.
and taking care of the child. Like it takes. You know what I mean?
Y'all niggas soft.
I was talking about. We talking about.
No, cause she ain't gonna help your motherfucking ass out. That's what I was saying.
You don't need it. No, I'm talking about. I'm saying a woman that has not put you on child support. She letting you take care of that child. Like he said, he's saying I'm gonna take care of that child, but I'm not gonna take care of you. And she be like, okay, that's cool, but if she come to you and she need help,
I feel like that's an obligation.
I feel like you owe her.
I thought you were saying that you was already paying child.
Oh hell no!
Even if you already paying child support, let's just be real with it. If you paying child support and they might be hitting,
she gonna have to take me out of child support.
I ain't gonna even say that. I'm gonna be real. If I got a baby by a woman and that's somebody that I genuinely cared about, and I still looked at it in a light to say, you know what, we didn't make it. Things ended on you know what I'm saying, amicable terms, to where we wasn't out this motherfucker bumping heads when we ended. We was just like, this ain't for us.
But what happened?
You know what I'm saying? So my thing is
So
like,
how you get on child support?
And she got me on child support. And she came to me and said, you know what, I know you paid your child support or whatever, but right now I'm in a bind. Can you throw me a little?
But what she do with your child support money though?
Shit, she might have put it on the child. I don't know.
That's the question, and it's always gonna be the first question.
But look at them.
This is where child support separates, cause that's gonna be, let's say, motherfucker getting $400 a month off you.
So is $400 really enough to take care of the child? Listen,
you know that she not fucked up. If you got to a full-time job and I'm giving you some money on top of that, you should be. I mean,
the whole thing
but think about it. Let's just think about it. $400. If I didn't have no bills, if I didn't have no car, basically, if I was a child, I can live off $400 a month.
Yeah, but see, that's
if
not
I was
a
child and didn't have no bills, no car, no gas, none of that shit that really tie up a lot of your money, $400 for a child.
That's a lot for a child. But see, you also gotta look at the factor of, it's easy to say $400 for a child. It's easy to say, oh, I got $400 for that child. That $400, out of that $400, you gotta buy clothes, you gotta buy shoes, you gotta buy food, you gotta buy toiletries, you gotta buy all that shit for the child. Now, I ain't saying that doesn't equate. What I'm saying is that $400 does not necessarily say it's taking care of the mother and the child. But now, if you got a mother that's like we stated at one point in time, if that mother's level-headed and y'all kind of was like, okay, we cool, you know what I'm saying?
We wouldn't be on child support if she was level-headed.
Even if she put you on, she might have had to put you on child support just to get insurance for the child. See what I'm saying? It might be cheaper for her, and it might be cheaper for you.
Cheaper shit. Like,
watch this.
You put me in this. You know what I'm saying?
So now, say for instance, you got an insurance policy.
For that bullshit.
Watch it. You got an insurance policy at your job. No, just think about it. You got an insurance policy at your job, right?
Right.
Okay, it might hit you for, let's just say, $60 a pay period. But if you add your child on, it hit you for $150 a pay period. So she say, well, I tell you what, baby, they gonna put you on child support, but we gonna get this free Medicaid. And what it is, when you pay the child support money, I'm gonna hand it right back to you.
No go.
So you wouldn't even accept it back?
No go.
Wow.
You're not putting me on child support.
Why not?
I already got.
I ain't gonna have him. I ain't gonna call no name, but one of my partners right now, you know what I'm saying, he paying $500 a month for his son, and the son living with him, the mother still getting the benefits from the child support.
Well, that's his fault though.
And you know what I'm saying,
on some real shit, that's his fault.
And the son, he bought the son a truck, but the motor just went out on the truck. He tell her, you know, hey, just shoot me that $500, you know, so I can get, you know, our son another car. You know what I'm saying? She like, oh no. I'm like, man, you crazy. I'll be back in court.
But see,
tomorrow.
But see, now that's one of the things that you gotta realize.
But see, that's why I'm saying to women is all about the money. For a man would have been like, oh, you know, it's all good. Here, I'm gonna kick that back to you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even sweating that.
You ain't sweating the money.
No, you looking at the benefit for the child.
Yeah, but now you flip that role, and she put you on child support, then you sweating the money because she put you on child support.
You know, I'm just saying, man.
Hey, you gotta look at it both ways.
More story.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of different scenarios out there about that topic. You know, that's one of those other topics like that we can go on and on and on about. You know, because it's so many. It's so many. I'm just saying, it's just so many different scenarios that we probably can't never come to a conclusion about that. It was a nice discussion. That's what I'm saying.
Don't put me on child support.
I just said, don't put me on child support. You know, I've been to child support court. It's not very good.
Yeah, I've been down there too.
Not a very good thing.
I used to go down there, motherfucker, on every Wednesday and just see how people getting fucked over.
Not a good thing.
It really ain't. Some of the shit was funny as hell though. Nigga be like, yeah, like, bro, I really would take care of that bitch, y'all. And Yana be like, shit, fuck that shit, slap it, bam, gavel, nigga pay.
I don't care nothing about you.
I know it don't. But this the world that we live in.
The system is fucked.
So if the system is fucked, to bring it all back around, why was you arguing about participating in the system earlier?
Because the system is fucked.
We ain't gonna start.
We not, ladies and gentlemen. This has been another episode of the Sipp City Podcast. I want to shoot a shout out to Angie Robertson again with the Lime Life situation. Hey, y'all go hit her up. She got a lot of shit for you. I'm telling you, she got a nice team. She's a nice lady. Y'all go fuck with her. I also want to shoot a shout out to my co-host over here. He got a little business over there that he do. He probably won't mind me shouting it out. Called Beeman's Record. You know, need a toe? Holla at old
Call
boy.
this hoe.
Oh man, I wasn't gonna say that, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna shoot a shout out over here to my other co-host over here, Mr. D White. You know what I'm saying. Go check him out on the motherfucking YouTube. You know what I'm saying? D White, he got, you know what I'm saying, FOE TV on that motherfucker shit. Y'all go fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shit, y'all come fuck with it, like, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hit that little bell on Sipp City Podcast, YouTube, Sipp City Podcast on Facebook. Once again, we got the Sipp City merchandise coming. Finally, we got, you know what I'm saying, the old nigga to put his shirt on. But, you know what I'm saying, man, look, this was a interesting fucking episode. I'm gonna be honest. Probably won't never happen like this again, but it was another interesting episode.
Participate. Only thing I'm gonna say is participate or dissipate, and I'm through with it.
I'm through with it. I'm getting away from this nigga.
Y'all fuck with it, man. We gonna get it y'all another time. We out. Oh yeah, hey, single moms. We just told y'all, stay out the fucking system. Bitch!
Peace.
Did he say bitch?